This week for Show and Tell Wednesday, Rose. Let's start with the back. I did a rose for her back plate. For her pull cords, I did put her name on there, and some beads, and then I found some pretty little heart buttons to attach to the beads. The other one. She has a lot of hair. I did sign her very faintly up the top. And turn her around and look at her face. Now, if I did not do a how-to video on this one because I just wanted to enjoy the process, and sometimes if you're too busy making the video, you aren't paying attention to what you're doing, and I just wanted to make sure I did a really great job on her. So, we'll say that at the virtual Blythe retreat this year, that Beth Ramsden was one of the guest speakers, and she talked about how doing the undertone, and so I just tried that this year, and I think it really helped quite a bit. And she also talked about using one of those like the white sponges, Mr. Super Clean White Sponge. They're little micro sponges, and I used one of those as the last sanding process, but I spent quite a bit of time sanding her anyways. So anyways, when I first started her, the first colors I used was like, I did a white across here, the red through here. I have it like a dusty red, I put it through here, and then like a blue undertone, and then I just started doing layers of brown on top of that. The eyelids were many coats of pink and white, and then I finally went with a red and a pink and white, and I just blended it all together to give her her eyelids, but it was many coats. I did give her very faint eyebrows. I did not want to make them too pronounced because I didn't want that to be the only thing someone saw. So she has very faint eyebrows. The only thing that wasn't quite perfect is right through here. I don't know if you can see that. Do a close up of it. This wasn't a scratch because I didn't do any carving underneath here, so I think that took place in the molding. But I tried to sand it out and it would not come out, so it's more of like almost like a wrinkle sort of thing right there. But you can't really see it, but I did want to point it out because she's not all the way perfect. I'm really happy with her. So let's see what color of eyes I went with. So these are regular Blythe eye chips that they come with, and this pair was a light pink, and I just added some additional acrylics to the back of it, some sparkly acrylics. I did give her, boggled her eyes just slightly, and then I also did trim her T-bar just a little, just tiny bit. These are brown. These are BB Blythe eye chips. Fantasy Eye Chips. They're like a teal green. These are Resin Rapture's template, and I just played around with the colors on my computer. And then I used BB Blythe's resin stickers for the top. And we have some green. These are also from Resin Rapture template that I messed around with the colors a little bit on the computer, and once again used the resin stickers from BB Blythe's store. Yeah. So there is a Rose, and she has been hanging out in the Dolly diorama, which I think might become her permanent residence because it really goes along with her outfit and her aesthetic. So once again, thank you to Ina and her mother for having the giveaway. I really enjoyed working on Rose, and I really enjoy having her in my collection. Thank you so much for watching, and please watch any other YouTube channels that are doing a Show and Tell Wednesday, and have a wonderful day and evening.